All right, imagine using common household items such as a bucket and a broom to entertain millions of people all over the world. Well, that's exactly what performers used during the hit off-Broadway play called Stomp. Jeremy Hassel is in downtown New York right now for a rare rehearsal caught by our live camera. Jeremy, in New York City, what's happening?
Hello, everyone. I am downtown here in the East Village at one of the most awesome off-Broadway plays. I want to show you the sign again, Stomp. Now, what this show is about, it's not your typical play. They have people using ordinary objects in extraordinary ways, from matchsticks to brooms to sinks and so much more. And guess what? Here's the catch. They don't even speak during the 2-hour play. Come on in. I got these guys between their shows. They have 2 shows today. We're in between right now to give us an exclusive look inside Stomp and to explain to us how they do what they do. Now I'm excited. Come on in. Come on. Come on in. Now, what's amazing to me about this whole show is that there are no words. The whole time they do a little bit of audience participation. They use all these amazing objects in really cool ways. They hang from the ceiling and so much more. And the personalities really push this show, from people who are deadpan serious to comical. But again, remember what I'm telling you. There are no words. They never speak to the audience, but you get so involved. You know what? Enough of me talking. Come on in. Let's check out Stomp. Now, as you see, it's all empty right here. In about an hour, this whole theater will be packed with hundreds of people to see this right here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a part of Stomp. Come on up. Let's talk to these performers. Hi, everybody. Hey. What is going on?
What's up, man?
How you doing? What's your name?
I'm Brad. How you doing?
Brad. So tell me about Stomp.
Stomp is a musical mania of everyday objects used to produce music, from brooms to matches to our own bodies to trash cans and whatever you can imagine.
Wow. And with this play, which I saw, which is incredible, what's the best part of it for you?
I actually love this number the most, brooms, because when it really sits, it sounds like a engine chugging down the tracks. It sounds really great.
I see.
Chugga like that. It's really good stuff.
No, that is awesome. And with the whole cast, come on, let's talk to everybody. Come on over. So what's the hardest part of all these contraptions and toys you got for you in this play?
The hardest part for me, actually, is the trash can lids that we put on, and we start jumping and flying around the stage. They're not light like you think. They're pretty heavy. So using that for me is definitely one of the hardest parts of the show.
That's awesome. And you right here, now as I got to see the show, I saw you banging this amazing drum of a trash can. How is that going on?
Yeah, you know, I got to work out my shoulder, a lot of massage therapy. No, but it's the funnest part of the show for me. It's kind of like, come on, guys, let's do this. So, yeah, girl power.
Girl power, I see it. And you're from Brazil, I believe.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with this whole Stomp mania?
They could not really play the music, so they called me in Brazil. So I check. You know, like everybody else does audition, and, you know, it's like 1,000 people, and, you know, a little luck, a little, you know, experience and music and stuff. You mix that up, then come have fun on the show, and I'm happy to be here, represent Brazil.
And he does well. You guys got to come check out the show. And for you here, tell me now, what I'm trying to understand with all of you guys in syncopation, how do you know where to go next, and how does that even work?
Well, the show is written really well, and we have Sarge, who basically directs the show for us. He tells us where the one is sometimes, and then we also have other characters and other cues throughout the show that we know, but the audience doesn't. So it helps us stay in sync with each other, and we have traffic patterns and choreography, and we just look out and we watch out because you can get hurt, you know. So.
No, I see. And for you, what's the hardest part of this entire show?
The hardest part? Let me show you, look.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
See this? It looks very benign, but this is a very dangerous musical item here. This is poles. I think this is the most dangerous and the hardest because we do a lot of intricate rhythms with this, and we also have to hit each other with it. So you really have to practice with this instrument. This is the hardest for me.
Oh my gosh, and the poles, that is crazy. And how do you feel about working with the poles?
Same thing. It's probably one of my hardest numbers, that and trying not to laugh during papers.
Papers. Tell these people about the paper segment.
Papers is when one of the characters just decides to go crazy with papers.
Literally, he
Gotta
doesn't want
see the show.
to. Yeah, he doesn't want to give too much about it. Now, how long have you been with the whole company, Stomp?
I've been here for about 5 years.
Wow. And describe your experience working on Stomp.
Stomp's been great. The people here, it's a great company to work for. The cast members are awesome. And it's a great learning experience for me because I'm from a music background, but it's not like drumming as we traditionally know it. It's using props. You know, like these motions are not everyday motions.
Correct.
You know? So that took a lot of getting used to. You know,
Wow.
and the acting also is a big.
Yeah, hold on. Let's talk about the acting because, again, what I want you all to know is that there are no words spoken. It's all movement from them to each other, from bodies, from this. How does that all work?
A lot of it is kind of miming body language and facial expressions, just trying to convey your ideas and your thoughts to the audience using your eyes, using facial expression, and hopefully what you intend to is read, across.
No, and it isn't. I'm telling you, I've seen the play, and even if you've seen it more than once, you can't get enough because how you all do what you do is pretty impressive. But before we even go, I would like to get a sample of the broom. I want to learn to be like you guys. Oh, I see over here. All right, I'm going to let you host.
Oh, hey. Brad Holland, Talk Radio. Here we go.
It's actually live TV.
Oh,
but we'll take
live.
radio.
I
got to mess with you.
I'm a theater performer anyway, so I don't know.
So how are we going to do this? Walk me through right here.
Okay.
How you guys do it?
We'll let Mario bother.
Brazil. All right. So walk me through.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to hold it, put your left hand, are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, put your left hand on the top right here.
Okay.
And then hold it with your right hand. So the right hand's going to control the way you turn it.
Okay.
And then you're going to brush forward and backwards, and you're going to knock, and by turning it to the right.
Okay.
So let's try that. Knock, 2, 3, 4. Knock, 2, 3. Yeah, try to make that note. There you go.
Can I take your job now?
That's it. You got it. That's really all there is to it.
There's a lot more to that than that. In this whole play, I see you guys do crazy things from hanging up top there to even the lighters. Yeah. What do you think is, when you first got here, was the hardest thing you looked at and they were showing you that you were kind of scared about to do?
Well, even though you're from Brazil, it doesn't matter where you're from. You're not good at anything in Stomp until you do Stomp. It's like, being a professional athlete. You have to come, you have to train, you have to get the calluses in weird places, like with the poles, and do all this stuff. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a tap dancer or if you're a drummer. When you come here and you're given these props that no one ever uses, it's like a brand new learning experience. So that's the thing is, like, you train 6 weeks, 10 to 5 every day, and learn how to make these an extension of you. And then you use that musician quality or your acting background or whatever you have that you're bringing to the table, and then you start learning from other people, and you become this hybrid of a performer, which is really cool. Like, I learned from them doing their thing, and they learned from me doing my thing, and you just always learn. That's why people do it for so long too. You never really get good at it until you
actually do it.
Yeah,
that is awesome, and it shows. So make sure if you're in New York, you come to Stomp, or because they tour around the world, check them out. You never know, you might see me there. I'll see you guys soon.
You never know.
I can broom, man. I can broom.
You got it. Down.